Windsor's Country Mornings with Cordell.
Mitchell Tenpenny. How many times now have you thrown out a pitch at a Major League Baseball game?
Second time. Well, no, third, I guess. I did one for the Sounds a long time ago. So,
Yeah,
but Major League
Major
twice.
League.
Yeah.
You played a little baseball back in the day. So what did you play when you played baseball way back when? Like a little travel baseball?
Yeah, I was first base for the most part. Played a little outfield, and they let me pitch a couple times. It didn't turn out too well.
Is it
But mainly first base.
if anybody, I've always wanted to try it, but I have an arm like a noodle. What's the secret to getting it to home plate?
I'm just lofting it these days, man. Just a nice soft. No, I'm not trying to impress anybody. Just trying not to embarrass myself at this point.
Yeah, or suffer some sort of a permanent guitar playing injury.
Yeah, true. Like if I try to rock it in there, my arm would probably fall off.
That's right.
Elbows.
Same here. You're about to embark on a big Canadian leg of the tour, from one end of
Yeah.
Canada to the other there. And that includes next Wednesday in London, opening up for Jordan at Budweiser Gardens. And I don't know if you know this, but just yesterday, they announced they're changing the name of Budweiser Gardens in London. And that show will be the last country show to play at Budweiser Gardens.
Well, come on, we gotta burn the place down, not figuratively, not literally, but
Yeah.
we'll have fun. It'll be great.
Yeah, don't do it literally. but that's there you go, a little claim to fame that you're going to have. You'll be in the footnotes of history.
Let's go. I love it.
Do you feel like an honorary Canadian at this point?
I do a little bit, but still we got to get back up to Canada more often. I usually get to go for Christmas, and then when we get to play shows, so I'm excited to get up there and actually do another tour. It's been a minute since we've been out there doing a tour. Been, I don't know, 4 or 5 years since we did the Old Dominion tour with my wife, and so I'm excited to do it.
Yeah, and I think it's been a bit about that long since I saw you. You were up, I think it was during the CCMA week, somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
That same year. That's where I saw you the first time.
Yep.
I want to talk to you about your new album because when I first saw the name of it, I thought, well, come on, Mitchell. It's your third album. You're calling it Third. Yeah, I know you got more originality than that. And then I heard the song and it's like, oh, I get it. All right. Explain to everybody the double meaning.
Yeah, man. I wanted to pay homage to my dad and my granddad. I'm the third. All of our names were James Mitchell Tenpenny. And so yeah, it just kind of worked out, it being the third record as well. But I wanted to share a song about where I got my name, how I got it, and where I kind of come from, and say thank you to them for allowing me to pursue music as a kid. And unfortunately, they're not with us anymore. So I just wanted to put them on a record and just say thank you.
I love that. There's so many great stories of names that exist in families. I'm actually my dad was Cordell Green. I'm the second Cordell Green. My son is the third
Cool.
Cordell Green.
Let's go. I love that.
There you go. And he said but with him, he's stopping. He said when he was little,
Okay.
I had him convinced to go for number 4. I would say to him when he was little, I'd say, "What are you going to name your son someday?" He'd go, "Cordell." And now now he's like, "Dad, it stops with me. Stops with me." Did you was it ever a conflicting feeling sharing the name, or was it always one of pride?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was one of pride, and I even talk about it in the song. A little bit about that, and also about like if I have a boy, do I even have a choice? Or will he be asking the same questions if he's got my name too? I mean, that's a line I think about it all the time. It kind of flip flops every week. If if good Lord willing, if we're blessed with the kids and have a boy, will I make him the fourth? I don't know. I guess it just has to happen to figure it out then.
I always told my son, I said, just keep it going until we get like a really famous Cordell in the family, and it can stop there. But it's kind of already there for you. So
well, they got it with you too, so you're good.
All right, there you go. You got a song on the upcoming Brooks and Dunn album, Reboot 2, that which is a really cool thing that they've done before. They did this with the first album, and of course what they do is for those that don't know, they take their songs, their legendary hits, they re-record them with many of today's big stars, and you're on Ain't No Way to Go.
Yeah, man. Just one of those crazy awesome calls to get the opportunity to do a song with Brooks and Dunn, especially them giving me the freedom to do it my way, which was a little nerve-wracking at first. They called and like pick a song, so I picked that one because it's one of my favorites, Brooks and Dunn. But they wanted it to be like they told me specifically, like go in there like you're hearing the demo for the first time, and I want to make it yours. And that song is so, near and dear to me. Like I get in there and I'm trying not to mess it up too much. And they're like, no, if you don't do it your way, we're not doing it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, here we go. And so we kind of ran with it. And, getting to hear Ronnie and Kick singing on the same song that I'm singing with was truly special, man. I can't wait for the world to hear it because I'm obsessed with it unbiasedly, but I love it. It's so much fun.
I love the first album, so I'm looking forward to hearing that as
Thank
well.
you.
What is your on your new album Third? What is your favorite song on there? You tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
That's tough. There's a few. Right now I'm loving obviously the single "Not Today," but there's one I did with Colby Calais called "Guess We'll Never Know," and I know I just love that song. I love being able to sing with her. That's another full circle moment for me. Like I've been a fan my whole life, so to get to do that song, and I actually wrote that song with my buddy Teddy Swims, who's another artist, an incredible singer.
Yeah.
But when we were in the studio, I kept hearing Colby's voice in my head. So I did that thing where you call them up and just throw it out there, just see if it happens. And she was so sweet about it and agreed to it. And I'm so glad it all worked out.
Besides the new single, my favorite songs on the album, I'll mention Tennessee and Me just because of the Detroit
Oh,
shutout.
wow. Thank you.
Demon and Ghost just because it's a rockin' Tenpenny song, which I love.
Let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't
Demon or
expecting
Ghost that's definitely one of my faves too, man. Getting to do that with Underoath. Come on.
Long way to go because it's such fun ear candy. And
Thank you.
Fall Back in it, although I don't know how we would do a clean radio edit.
I tried to edit it a little bit myself without taking away the whole thing, but it's yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can always try. Just do a little beep or something. I don't
A
know.
little beep in there. Yeah. So many good songs on it though, man. We're really enjoying it. We cannot wait
Thank
to
you.
see you coming back here, opening up for Jordan. And that includes London again next week. And then I think Toronto is afterwards. I think Toronto's after.
Yeah.
Not mistaken. There we go. All right. And I hope you come back to Windsor and actually perform in Windsor. That would be awesome if we see you back here.
We definitely will. We're going to get out there more and more, especially hopefully some next year as well. We're just trying to get all over the place, man. We keep looking at it and people keep asking. We got to make it happen. So we will.
Sounds good. All right. Our adopted Canadian brother. We love you. We appreciate you.
Man.
We hope to see you soon.
Thank you for the time. Appreciate it, y'all. Cheers.
Windsor's Country Mornings with Cordell.